they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their crime, they changed their mind. When they killed their crime, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo.
They said they were freedom fighter, but they were killing our brothers and sisters. But yet they said they were freedom fighter.
Ayo, 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 why ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. They said they were liberators.
When they were coming, they once told us that they were liberators. They once told us that they were freedom fighters. When these jokers then were coming, they told us that they were liberators, and they told us that they were freedom fighters. But when they came to power, we saw them enslaving our people. We saw them killing our people. But then the question began, what kind of liberators are you? What kind of freedom fighters are you?
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their crime, they changed their mind. When they killed their crime, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They were freedom fighters. They said that they were freedom fighters, but they were killing our women. They were raping our women, and they were killing our women. They were raping and killing at the same time. But yet they said that they were freedom fighters. Oh yes. Yeah, they said that they were freedom fighters. They said that they were liberators. Yeah.
It's on the beat.
Is Yabanara?
C'est bled 20. C'est bled 20. See?
We need to go back on the Sakimo tree. People of Masorado, yeah, let's go back on the Sakimo tree. Fellow citizens, one amen, feed our giant. Complete popo, retire with your story. Well, you came to us, you to open the lights. Now we know you want big darkness.
Mama very injured. Me vina lem ba boy mo. Won. Nza wane boy mo. Mama me vina boy na. Very injured boy mo. Mama yimu. Mama vina boy yawo. Na plale boy yawo. Kanu kwatane ye ja mwamweka man Vina deve ba man Papa me vina kwa yiwa owa Kanu kwa ye Watansopo.
So number 2, we're going to spoon. Earlier on this morning, there's a report that you and the outgoing lawmaker had a scuffle as Gazing High School. Can you bring to speed what led to the scuffle?
What's happened this morning? We received call from our observer, from our observer and our watchers, that we provide them with FFRs so they can be able to identify what the POs from every centers, every places identifying also. Like for instance, when anybody come with a vote, once you call your name, our pool will mark, and then the same thing what NEC also will mark, we will mark. And we receive a call that a GW gives them, which is one of the epicenter in our district, of fraud. A lot of fraud happens that the GW gives them. They refuse our people using the FFR on grounds that they never had no mandate back from NEC so that our people can be able to use the FFR that we provide our people. And the FFR is a public document. They provide a public document to our people. It's all on the internet, everywhere. So all we ask them is, when somebody come on the vote, just call the name of that person. We'll find in our book, we'll check. Because we notice that people, the current card that we're using, we don't perforate these cards. So when somebody vote, it will probably come back to vote because if we some of the partisans, PO7. So when you vote for the first time, you can pause out, remove this thing from your finger and then come back inside to vote again. The PO will allow you to vote. So we said, no, since you're not perforating this thing, let our people be able to check the name so when they come back, they can remember and say this name voted first, so they come out to vote again. And sometimes the name also, you can have a female name for a male name. So once they are checking, they will verify everything. I don't see what's the problem with that because a public document. NEC is the one that provides that document to us. So while we're there in the process breaking with men, we usually walk around with men in black and white. In black, our men.
In 10 months from now, we will have a new president in the nation. His son not playing for America. His girlfriend not in Ghana. He ain't got children all over the place. All his family right here. He's been married for 50 years. He's a family man. He's a deacon in the church. He is not a fake pastor. He's a truly decent, honorable, humble man. And when he becomes president, he will lift this country up, and then he will prepare us, the young people, and he will turn it over to us. And together, we will take this country, and we'll move with this country, and Liberia will become what it can be, that sweet land of liberty. Not sweet land of liberty for a few people, not sweet land of liberty for Congo people or country people, but for all Liberians. Some of you ask me, why do you support Joseph Human Boakai for president? Do you know the story about Joseph in the Bible? Joseph's brothers were so jealous of him. They sold him into slavery. But they didn't know what they were doing. They were his destiny helpers, and they didn't know that. And then famine would fall upon the land, and they would go and seeking food. And their brother had now become prime minister, and he would help them. This Joseph that we have, this Joseph who was betrayed by Ellen to put this monster upon us. When I told the Liberian people Kojologo and poison, I told you it will happen. I said, you take the Kojologo, it may be better, but it will make you well. But when you drink the poison, it will kill you. Today we are dying. We are dying. But I come here to give you hope. This flag will fly once again. It will fly once again. And we will build a Liberia where your children and my children can have a quick future, where you don't have to go to America to own a car. You don't have to go to a foreign country to own a house.
In the Republic of Liberia, the president of the Economic Freedom Fighter, the commander-in-chief, and this is how I would like to welcome you to this official press briefing. As it is a national issue, it is a serious press briefing, and so the message should go across.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly 8:05, 8:04 your time, and 3 o'clock my time. Talk to us, sir. Hello? Senator, are you hearing us?
Thank you, Senator. I'm hoping I'm audible enough.
No, you're not.
First, I want
we are
to
skipping.
enroll to pool washing. What are pool washers supposed to do? Pool washers are party agents assigned with the Elections Commission type to be in a room to see how the ballot papers were brought in, how many papers they started off with in a particular room or in any room or all rooms before they start to issue ballot paper. You check it. If Election Commission say they brought 500 ballot papers in this room, they check it before voting counts in the presence of the poll watchers. And after election, after the casting of the ballot, before they even enter the box that people cast the ballot in, they will check it and check the unused ballot to make sure that what enter the box, the ballot box, and the unused ballot come to zero balance, meaning they equal. That means nothing went wrong in that room when it comes to stuffing a ballot or what have you. And two, the party agent called the poll watchers are authorized by law to have possession of the final voter roll, the final registration roll, so that they can match every person who enters that room, identify them, verify them on copies of the final registration roll in the party agent's possession to match with what the voter identification officer assigned by the Elections Commission has in his possession from the Elections Commission. When the chairman of the Elections Commission says there is no law, I came here to inform the public and the Elections Commission a public education or information. Since the entire commission says there is no law, we pass the law. Section 5.4 of the election law is clear. It says every party, every person who enters the room will state their name. Stating your name means call your name, so that the VRO, the voter identification officer assigned by the Elections Commission, will hear your name and look on the final registration roll to look at your particulars. And in doing so, the party agents called poll watchers will hear the person call their name out, and they will go on the copy of the final voter roll in the possession and identify the person and mark it. And if that is not done, according to section 5.6 of the election law, the party agent, which is the poll watcher, has the right, is empowered, is authorized to challenge anybody who enters the room. And once that challenge is put up by the poll watcher, the party representative or agent, the person who is challenged, whose eligibility or qualification is challenged to cast a ballot, will not vote until after an investigation is conducted. Whether on the spot investigation, whether a 1 minute investigation, whether a 10 minutes investigation, whether a 1 hour investigation. The law in section 5.6 of the election law says when a party agent, which is the poll watcher, challenges the legality or qualification of anybody who enters our room to say, I question this man's qualification, the law says that person will not vote until after an investigation is conducted by the NEC assigned officers to clear that challenge. When the Election Commission chairperson sits as a commission and says there is no law, for which they issued a statement yesterday with withdrawing their authority in violation of the law, that nobody should deal with any poll watcher, and poll watcher has no authority in any room. That is wrong. It is a violation of the law. It comes with motive, and we will not let it slide, because when we return to the legislature from our break, I'm going to make sure that the entire commission will be summoned before the legislature for us to correct this so that it can happen in the future. And that's what I wanted to state here tonight.
So, okay, thank you very much, Honorable Dillon. Let me ask you a question, though. Again, folks, we still have time. Senator-elect Amarakwana is setting up.
But Honorable Delon, one may say that, well, the election is over because of what they said, what they wrote. What impact it had on yesterday's election?
It will have impact. It will have impact. The election law does not require or imagine or contemplate that the election commission, VRO, the voter identification officer, will be the one to allow people to just vote. That anybody can walk in the room, show any ID card to the VRO, and they allow them to vote. You lose the credibility of the election. People could vote many times. People could come commute with VROs.
Were your county Moserado injured? Were your party injured? I mean.
So we do not need to be injured as a county. You want the credibility of the elections. You have heard of people having duplications of voter cards. You have people having plentiful of cards. We've seen videos with duplication of cards. When anybody walk in that room, their name is supposed to be on the final voter roll, copy of which is in the possession of political party agents assigned to each room for the purpose of identifying and verifying that the person who's carrying that card is the owner of that card and the person's name is on the final voter roll. It is in keeping with the Supreme Court ruling in 2017 that anybody who has, even if the card is valid, or it purports to be valid, but the person's name is not on the final voter roll, what we call the FRR, the final registration roll, that person would not be allowed and should not be allowed to vote. So if you present a card to the VRO, the Elections Commission VRO, the voter identification officer, the person's name could not be on the, might not be on the final voter roll, but the VRO could be in cahoots. So if my pool washer is there and can look on to match that person's identity to verify on the final copy of the roll that in his possession, then what is he there? We didn't assign, the law did not contemplate that people will be mere statues in a room. They have a role to play, and it is found in section 5.6 of the elections law. So we have to name these things so that future elections cannot see these things and cannot experience these things, because that's how elections can be rigged. That's how people can vote 2-3 times, especially so the new voter card, we are not punctuating it. We are not puncturing it.
Thank you. I don't want to, I ask my one question. I will ask the second one, then Mo and Steven can come in. Let me ask you a question, Senator. Please, this is not about why you came, but I need to ask you. Let's talk about Grand Bassa. You got tired with Grand Bassa. You know what's going on. From the Unity Party, I know you will not talk about it because Amara is the one responsible to come out and get it. But talk to us a little bit about Grand Bassa. How significant a gain that was done or made by Senator Yomdi Kanga Lawrence with everybody coming, fighting her. We had the Bronx King, the Besonga family, the rest of them, you know them better than I do, Judah Donkey Cassell, and all of them. Talk to us about her fight, her single fight, and a great achievement so far with the result we have in our possession. Can you talk to us, please?
You know, when God ready to do a thing, he lets to take his own glory. He doesn't let people to take his glory. So he does it his way. We commend and we appreciate Senator Lawrence's role as chair of the campaign. In the first round, she was all over the country with the standard bearer campaigning. Grand Bassa was left with the campaign team that she set up. And so in the first round, October 10, George Weah had won with about 10,000 vote margin. But you need to understand that in 2017, a UP with Boaca and Nukwe got 9% of the vote in Grand Bassa County, when George Weah got 27% of the vote in Grand Bassa County, and Councillor Bromskin got 50.2% of the vote in Grand Bassa County. When you forget, when you leave the percentage, you come to the number of the figures. The highest Liberty Party under Councillor Bromskin ever got in Grand Bassa County since 2005, when it comes to the number, 49,000. 49,000, and that number came in 2017. In 2005, we did not attain that number. In 2011, we did not attain that number as Liberty Party. In 2017, Liberty Party with Councillor Bromsky, peace be to his ashes, on the ballot. Liberty Party got 49,000 in Grand Bassa County, a totaling to 50.2% of the votes of Grand Bassa County. And Unity Party at the time, with Joseph Boaga got 9%. In 2023, when Nyombi Kanga as chair of the county and the landlady of the county politically, she took Unity Party. And with all the other issues surrounding Liberty Party, internal conflict, and all with a daughter of the county on the ballot as running mate and all of these things, she want to take Unity Party from 9% to 34% of the vote in 2023 October. During the runoff, she purposely decided to go back home to beef up where there were shortcomings. And we can state tonight from the ballot, from the tallies that we have from Grand Bassa County, Nyombi Kanga Lawrence, leadership over the county, and chair of the campaign for the rescue mission, has suppressed the votes of George Weah in the county from 10,000 to 5,000. That means in a runoff, the rescue mission gained additional 5,000. Right now, as we have counted, with only 5 tally sheets left out from the entire county, CDC is 40,000 and UP is at 35,000. We have suppressed that vote and reduced the margin and the gap from 10,000 to 5,000. Kudos to Nyombi, especially when you look back at most of the stakeholders in the country that say they're supporting George Weah because they want to fight Nyombi. The Charlene Bromskin, the Bezon Garfinley, the Zanza Kawawe, empty cow tail in the name of traditional chiefs and all that thing. You name them. The Julia Duncan Castle herself, who doesn't even get 200 votes when she's on the ballot. All these people gang up and say they were supporting George Weah because the tough fighting Nyombi Kanga Lawrence will give them political capital or relevance. But yet still, the rescue mission reduced and suppressed the George Weah first round vote from 10,000 to 5,000. That's a huge gain.
Wow. So guys, welcome. Let's ask the senator before you go. He's just with us briefly because I see in the back Senator Amara Cornyn and his unofficial result big board is coming up. Once they signal up, we will bring them on. Mo Ali, Senator DeLong.
Also, firstly, I wanted to say thank you to Senator Dillon for leading the campaign in Monserrado. The work is now done. And even if the election is over and we will be declared winner, we still have lots to do. And I agree with Senator Dillon. There are lots of things that happen in other places. If the NEC had allowed the poll watchers to identify people by their faces and their name on the FRR, those things may not happen. It is highly possible that people who did not register got voter cards and went to vote. We all saw around here people buying cards. And that one, nobody will say that they say because someone was caught in Lofa who are gone along the borderline in Zozo and purchased 86 voter cards. You don't know what may happen there. Yesterday, during the voting period, somebody reported to me of one of the ghetto leaders who had cards filled in bags around J.L. Gibson on Gary Street. And I actually called the police and informed them. The police admitted that, yeah, we know about the guy. And we know that we've got info that he has voter cards. We are telling him.
For us, but let me just
Today.
Early morning today.
This morning.
Yeah. But let me just say just a brief comment. I think it's important for you to take on NEC and at the level of the Senate because there are subsequent elections. Election will not, it's not just the last and final elections. We have
our opportunities and threats. And one of the things the SWOT analysis inform us It's something in that direction that you talk. As you can see, we beef up a lot of things in the runoff, and we assign people.
This race, we are professionals. We love Liberia. We're not going to do anything to run Liberia into chaos.
We try to be respectful.
Our opportunities and threats. And one of the things the SWOT analysis inform us.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us, Honorable. It's good to have you on Spoon again. A lot of people in and all of the country, nationwide, they are paying attention to you because this is very important for our country. Welcome to Spoon Network and welcome to Spoon Talk, sir. Fadiga, can you unmute? Senator Amara Conan microphone? Thank you. Again, welcome to Spoon Talk.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you again.
Thank you very much. Again, the second time since the election result, since folks went to the polling station. It's good to see you, sir. A lot of expectation. Where are we today? It's all yours.
Thank you very much. Tonight, I will be walking through our unofficial results based on the official tally sheets from the field, the official NEC tally sheets that were issued to both parties, the CDC and Unity Party, signed by NEC. Let me show you an example here. Something like this. Yesterday, I showed you in our system that we are digitizing this in our system. You see, this is the next stamp. We're not fabricating anything here. And the representatives for both the CDC and Unity Party signed this document. Next signs it and then stamps it. Gave the yellow sheet to the winner and the pink one to the runner-up. I want the Liberian people to know that we're not making anything up. We're not fabricating data. This is exactly what NEC will be announcing after the tallies are done at the county level. Let me say to you that, like I said yesterday, we have invested a lot of resources into protecting the Liberian people's vote as mandated by our standard bearer, Honorable Joseph Numa Boakai. And based on that, we have all of our tallies. They are being digitized and they're being counted at the county level in the capitals of the counties, and they come to Monrovia. We started receiving the county tallies from the county today. So I just want to assure you that we're not desperate to announce our candidate as the next president, as the winner of this race. We are professionals. We love Liberia. We're not going to do anything to run Liberia into chaos. We're not going to do anything to try to mislead our supporters. Where we lost, we will show to the Liberian people, and where we won, we'll show to the Liberian people. So tonight, we will show you the unofficial results at the national level, the county, the district level. That's what we'll show you tonight. And we want to be conservative in our projection as to who has won a particular county or not. So you will see, tick marks for the person who won that county at 100% completion of the polling places here. And the reason for this, we don't want some kind of a confirmation bias where we are feeding information to the public based on what we would like to see. This just demonstrates to you that our data are clean, are authentic, and they will not be different from the NEC data. At the end of the day, NEC will be slower. Our mission for this exercise was to be ahead of NEC, you know, based on the official tally sheet that we issue at the end of the counting, to discourage any likelihood of ballot tampering. So let's start.
All right, so before you start, Honorable Amar Conan, let's just get something straight. Again, for those of you that just joining us, this is Honorable Amar Conan, Senator-elect Bapolu County, on the Rescue Train Unity Party. Honorable, you just said 100%. Will you be reporting 100% today? Did I hear you right, sir?
No, I will not be reporting 100% today for all of the districts. I will be reporting close to 100%. Tomorrow, we will complete, I hope, our reporting because there are some tally sheets that are still outstanding on their way to places where there's an internet where they can upload the image into our system after the phone call. But you will see tonight that we are closed. So this is the national result here. You can see that we are at 95.4%. We have 95.4% of all polling places across the country into our system. And based on that, Joseph Numa Boakai of the Unity Party has 784,547 votes. And George Manuel Weah of the Coalition for Democratic Change is at 754,488 votes. The variance between the two candidates at 95.4% is 30,059 votes. The invalid votes total is 23,270. This is across the country, the total for the entire country at 95.4% of polling places reported. So we're not too far.
Honorable, I beg you. Can you please repeat yourself again? I beg you, please be slow. We got all day with you, if you don't mind, because folks are asking, they want to hear you better on the numbers, sir.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm far from the computer. Let me sit down closer to the mic so people can hear me. You can see the screen. We have 95.4% of all polling places in the country reported into our system. Joseph Numa Boakai of the Unity Party Alliance is at 784,547 votes. George Manuel Weah of the Coalition for Democratic Change has 754,488 votes. The difference between Joe Boakai and George Weah is 30,059 votes at 95.4% of polling places reported. The invalid votes are 23,270. Any questions?
No, sir. We can proceed. Except you do it, Stephen.
Yeah, I wanted to know the percentage.
Can you send for a long
time?
stick, and you can use the long stick to point to where you want to point to. A broomstick.
It's okay, guys. I beg you for going. Let's just ask our question one at a time because those in the radio land want to understand. Stephen, you go first. Then
I wanted to just see the percentage.
The percentage of what?
The 784 is what percent of your total number?
Okay. All right, just 1 minute.
Stanton, I wanted for him to get a long stick because even when he's doing the counted by counted, instead of getting up from the seat, he can just use the stick and point.
Maybe they get the laser light.
The laser pen. I got one here. I wish I had sent it.
Send it to him now. Just throw it to him.
I got a laser pen.
All right.
That's why I used to like Star Trek.
So let's wait for the senator to come back on. Folks, now this is real time. This is no joke. Stephen asked a very good question, and the senator is going to reveal this to you. And this is real time, folks. This is real time. We want you to take your pen and paper, because if Aaron will ask us to pause with our question, let the senator proceed. Then we will come in with our question after the total explanation. Again, I will ask her, we will pause with our question. Let the senator go ahead with everything, all of his presentation. Then we will come in later. But you are getting the numbers. This is real time. An entire Liberia is on the lockdown listening to these results. This is from the UP Unity Party Situation Room, where you have most of the leaders and Amara Conan, Senator-elect from Bapodu County, presenting. We want to say, please stick with spoon, share, invite your friend. Do not ask me question after. We are all listening to this thing together. Okay? So please, please, please share. Put it on Facebook. Share it right now. Invite people. Put it on your page. Senator Amara Conan is presenting. Put it on your page. Thank you very much for your kind consideration. Let's see what we have here.
I'm back. It's too bright.
Yeah, I think you got to turn the light off. Well, we had it good at first. It was better.
Turn the light off.
Oh, for I got
to say, we'll get a laser tomorrow.
Yes, Senator, we will not ask you any question. We want you to complete your presentation, then we will ask you a question, please.
All right, let me go over this again. So we have 95.4% of all polling places reported into our system. Out of that, Joseph Numa Bartide of the Unity Party Alliance has 784,005. Go back. Okay. 547. 784,547, representing 51% of total votes cast across the country at 95%. And then George Weah has 754,488, representing 49% of all votes cast across the country. The difference between the two candidates is 30,059 votes. The invalid votes are 23,270 votes. All right, we're going to proceed now to counties and then districts. We'll go slowly, and I hope that you can hold your questions until we finish going through the results. Is that okay?
Yes, perfect.
Yes, that's fine. We will hold after your presentation, then we will ask. You can proceed, please.
Okay, nice. All right, this is Bowman County. 96% of all polling places reported. Joseph Numa Boakai of Unity Party is 22,690 votes, representing 60% of total votes. George Manuel Weah of the CDC has 15,226 votes, representing 40% of the total votes. In district number 1, Joseph Boakai has 8,411 votes. George Weah has 4,870 votes. In District 2, Joseph Boakai has 7,816 votes. George Weah has 4,308 votes. District number 3, the UP has 6,463 votes. CDC has 6,048 votes. That's the breakdown of the votes in Bowman County. Next is Bon County. You see, we are at 99%. We'll wait till we get all of the counts in before we call it. Unity Party has 63,339 votes, representing 47% of total votes. The CDC has 71,215 votes, representing 53% of total vote. The difference between the two candidates is 7,876 votes. All right. District number 1, UP, 8,165 votes. CDC, 12,255 votes. District number 2, UP, 8,380 votes. CDC, 9,957 votes. District number 3, UP, 12,207 votes. CDC, 13,304 votes. District number 4, UP, 7,509 votes. CDC, 10,191 votes. District number 5, UP, 9,020 votes. CDC, 9,673 votes. District number 6, UP, 9,155 votes. CDC, 7,460 votes. District number 7, UP, 8,903 votes. CDC, 8,375 votes. I think the only district that UP won in Bon County is district number 7 and number 6 and 7. Two districts, district number 6 and district number 7. Next, Bapulu. Bapulu has reported 72% of all polling places. In Bapulu County, the UP has 11,947 votes. The CDC has 10,313 votes. The UP has 54%, while the CDC has 46%. District number 1, UP, 4,722 votes. CDC, 3,708 votes. District number 2, UP, 3,011 votes. CDC, 3,223 votes. District number 3, UP, 4,214 votes.
Let me welcome you to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Let me bring in my co-host. Francis, how you doing?
Life is better, my brother. It is okay. Alhamdulillah. We are here.
What you make of the analysis of Amra Kone? What you really make of this analysis? He's putting on a real number in real time together. What you make of that?
AB and our audience, considering where we are and where we came from on October 10, honestly speaking, I would think that George Weah now can be officially, in my capacity as Ambassador Francis Kangoma Dino Sr., my small children on their behalf, and on behalf of folks that believe in me, that George Weah can be perfectly referred to now as former president of the Republic of Liberia, as a one-term president, one-time Africa best, one-time Europe best, one-time world best, and one-term president of the Republic of Liberia. Election, runoff 2023 is over. That's what I can say, for sure.
Why do you think that the election is over? Why do you think that elections is over? Why? Because the sedition they are saying that they are in the lead. The sedition are saying that they have their tally sheet and they will soon be referred to as a winner. So why would you come here? Why would you be saying that kind of statement that is put out? Why?
I always told people, including the day before yesterday night, negative stories will always go like a wildfire. Lies will always go like a wildfire. But at the end of the tunnel, truth will always be truth, and truth will sustain. And if you look at the record of CDC, they are not real people in the sense of political, in the political context of political war. We all are aware on this platform, and our followers, majority of them are also aware that Thomas Farah was on the ballot 2020 with DeLong, and DeLong and the opposition were together. And Thomas Farah was supported using our taxpayer dollars by George Weah. And they were saying that they won the election from their war room, whatever that war room was. And at the end of the day, DeLong is Senator, Thomas Farah is a representative. Reality will set in eventually by 4:30 tomorrow, Liberian time. Another thing that happened was Accra grade district number 8 up to the point where election commission called the number. He said he was having a tally sheet. He didn't publish it for us to see. I'm talking about October 10 elections. Another time he said he was going to court. Another time he posted on his Facebook that let bygone be bygone. At the end of the day today, officially, October 10 result, Pristo was announced and declared by National Election Commission as the new representative of district number 8. Officially, Accra Grade can be referred to as former representative. That's the truth. You cannot make it up. Another thing the minister said, former minister and Senator Ilo Bapolu County, formerly Lower Lofa, he said numbers don't lie. We cannot carry on propaganda with numbers because numbers will always be numbers. And AB, just what happened to us when we were doing the analysis, after the 2010 elections, that even in the midst of the smaller percentage left, the two candidates and other candidates were still getting some point around the corner. And this time around, something that I noticed again, the invalid votes actually reduced significantly because we're dealing with two human beings. And one is evil, one is real human being. And so the decision by the Liberian people become easy. If you do the math based on what the Unity Party Situation Room has reported, across the country, that number ain't going to change. Like he said, it is the actual number from National Election Commission because they do not manufacture any numbers. They have to go by what came from the various polling centers, precincts, whatever you call it. We are left with 4.6% nationwide across the country. But something amazing to me, incredibly amazing to me, that the Unity Party, actually, Ome Bwaka, the elder in the house, listened to all of us, AB, even though he didn't call you and I to talk to us. He didn't call the rest of the people to talk to them. But everything we share on the basis of the administrative mistakes that occurred during the first round of the elections in Liberia, especially with the issue of South-E and pre-ballot staffing and all of those administrative issues were corrected. The issue of pool washer not deploy on time, the issue of their pay, the issue of all that small administrative issues were all even addressed before the election day. Number two, the entire campaign really got elevated to a much more American color. Let me give it to him. Issue-based campaign, truth against lies. And that resonated with the majority of the Liberian group very well. Number three, with 4.6% left nationwide across the country. Look inside the Southeast, what they thought they could manufacture vote. According to National Election Commission, they have quarantined certain polling stations in Grand Cru because of alleged malpractices where some people voted double. That has been quarantined based on Unity Party leadership observation
in the side.
Southeast. Now, look at Maryland. Is it Maryland or Sando? One of them. I think couple The Southeast already double. Let's just hold it constant. Let's hold it constant. Let's hold it constant. Bapolu gone 100%. Jobaka got it. Other county, I think 1 or 2 counties in the Southeast gone 100% for George Weah. Nothing coming from there. And number 4, AB, the Unity Party data situation room is ahead of the whole country on the election matter.
That's a one.
Let me tell you quickly on this note. So the Liberian people can understand. Yesterday, Americana said today, after 4:30 p.m. Liberian time, he will be comparing Election Commission announcement of results to that of what coming from the Unity Party situation room, data situation room, so that Liberian people can be sure, of course, and guarantee that no vote will come anywhere. They will never have the opportunity to steal anything. And that is amazing. The Unity Party situation room, as a party, opposition political party, is ahead of the country. The whole country election commission, Unity Party situation room is ahead of them. Look, let me tell you something. The caravan of people who made Joe brought on board just elevated the entire story, the entire campaign, and tell George Weah and cronies cannot find any way, anywhere, anyhow to escape to steal the people's vote. So, AB, I can say for sure, Mr. Weah now can be referred to as former president. Because even with the 4.6% left, both candidates share. He's not going to get everything. Even if he get all, he's not get 10,000, and he's not going to get all anyway.
I mean, with a 4-point-some-odd% left,
4.6% left.
That cannot amount to 30,000 votes.
Even if it amount to 30,000, if it amount to 25 or even 40,000, it's going to be shared. And considering what we know, Nimba County voted the way they voted, Lofa County voted the way they voted, and most rather from all indication we got it. Grand Bassa County, we elevated, we suppressed their vote, we suppressed the difference there. My brother, the game is over. This game is over. 4.6 left. Nationwide, ain't not going to change. Because Election Commission Chairwoman is only going to announce what coming from police stations.
Yeah.
And those tally sheets from the police station has already been stored according to Americana in Unity Party database, and they got hard copies. So they can't change it. If they change it, he said, I'm quoting him, that trouble, and that's true, that trouble. And they will not change it. They will not change it. They really try to manipulate it the way they did it in the first round because there was no infrastructure set up at the level of the Unity Party Alliance as compared to what is in place now. So there is no loophole. My brother, I told our audience the last time, the only way the rat can succeed to eat the bunny if the cat is not around. When the cat is around, the rat will never succeed to eat the bunny because the cat even want to eat a rat. You see it? So just where he got no escape. The only thing that could happen to him, let him do it like Donald Trump. Let him block all the inauguration. When we finish inaugurating Joe Biden, and then we can decide what next. But he can't fight this because this is done. It is done.
And the way and looking from all indications, I was really surprised that the Unity Party situation room will be ahead of the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Anakone is taking his time to be able to call county, when he called this county, he will call the day straight.
Mm-hmm.
The National Election Commission, they're calling counties. They don't have time to be able to call.
But they are lazy. They are lazy people. They are lazy. The whole election commission, I don't know how they did the appointment. This commissioner, no disrespect to them, they are very lazy.
No, but
even the number calling can make me feel sick. Even the number calling, they're calling the numbers like elementary students. Look at how Americans are calling the numbers. That's how you call election results numbers. You don't go sit down and be acting like elementary child.
They are calling the numbers one by one just to say they are still learning in kindergarten. That and one of the things that Mr. Amra brought on this table is that the thing that the sedition did the first round, that they went to destabilize, the situation, the war room of the Unity Party, that's not going to happen.
Maybe I'm not continuing. The guy signed, they arrested and confiscated about 600 cell phones from the Unity Party training consultant.
Yes,
I'm not going to repeat that too. That didn't say help them. Over 600 smartphones. Yep. But that didn't say help them.
Yeah, but I strongly believe that with as I learned that the madam is not in the country, Dow. As I learned that Dow was not in the country. But I strongly believe that the truth is setting in. The truth is really setting in because you can analyze, you can know according to our people who in Liberia today. They're saying that the entire street war, the entire country was meow, silent.
Yep.
The entire country was silent today. And they're going to remain silent for a couple of days because the National Election Commission said they have 3 days. 3 days to go. So they'll be silent for 3 days. But let us be able to appreciate our followers, our hard to die followers now. Let us be able to appreciate.
Before we go there, I already trying to get something here, but I'm not getting it. Let me just say, but let me just talk about it.
Okay.
It is out there. Okay, I got it. May not be super clear. According to media report, the United States government, the world's most powerful government on planet Earth, to the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, they are also having their own situation room tallying the results. In addition to that, the United States ambassador to the United Nations, former United States ambassador to Liberia, Linda
Thomas Greenfield.
Linda Thomas Greenfield issued a statement. Let me just read it for the purpose of our audience. United States mission to the United Nations Office of Press and Public Diplomacy for immediate release. Statement by Ambassador Linda Thomas Greenfield on Liberia's runoff election. Once again, the Liberian people reaffirmed their commitment to democracy in yesterday's runoff election. We commend their dedication to exercising their right to vote broadly and peacefully. The United States will continue to promote accountability and will call out anyone who undermines the electoral process through fraud, violence, or intimidation, according to the United States. At each step of this election, Liberians from all walks of life have expressed their desire for Liberia, one of the oldest continuous republics in the world, to become a beacon of peaceful citizen-centered democratic governance in the region. The United States remains committed to helping the people of Liberia achieve this goal. My people, yeah. So, Joey, you and your people, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to undermine our progress in Liberia because you're not winning, somebody or sedition just posted. Listen to what they posted, right? This sedition, I don't know them. But they just posted on Facebook, right? I don't know whether that he or she, right? They said the worst mistake sedition ever made was to allow Constar, the real Sadama Swan, the author of Make and Tell All, Make can talk all Heron Costa on their campaign team. So, like I told you, CDC was claiming victory initially, but from all indication now, they are coming down. Their expectation is dropping. Their expectation is dropping because they know they already lost the election. But you know what? Me, I'm going to argue with nobody. I did my pre-victory yesterday already, along with my folks on the same platform. JNB got this. The Bible said the voice of the people is the voice of God. God prevailed on majority of Liberian people to use their common sense, their God-given rights to remove the mustards from over their heads. These mustards that represent murder, the mustard that represent insecurity for the people of Liberia, the mustard that represent drugs, the mustard that represent poverty, the mustard that represent poor education for the majority of the people, the mustard that represent ugly presidential leadership, all right? The mustard that represent every single ugly adjective of our time. This mustard, elected by the people of Liberia, the people of Liberia have just made a decision to remove the mustard from the hairs of their shoulders and from the shoulders of their heads. Maybe back to you.
I was thinking on something. I think by Henry Costa castigating the pape, insulting the pape, it was good for him.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe it was good for him. That alone made the Liberian people more, vigorous for them to be able to vote for JNB and JKK.
Yep.
Because it's like Henry Costa have a bar law behind him.
Maybe I would not really call it bar luck,
Man, Henry Costa get bar law, man. No, because this is the Henry Costa who castigated the pape during the first time, the first election 2017. At last minute of time, he came behind the pape, and the pape lost. Now, this come around, he did the same thing, but in different phase. He did the same thing, he castigated the pape, or he was supporting the pape all along. Last minute of time, he went out against the pape to go to castigate him. Now the pape have won. So now you tell me, whether Henry Pedro Costa, he is not bad lucky. That's bad luck.
Maybe. All I can say for sure, I told you on this platform many months ago that in real time, Liberian people are not cowards. Liberian people are not stupid. But what Liberian people have been lacking of is good leadership. People to lead them. All of us, including you and I joined you guys last minute of time when Henry Costa came to Minnesota. And somebody in the basement, I don't know that basement, whether it was our brother Maurice Momoru Dukule basement, I don't know. But all of y'all came there. You came from Philly that time. I still remember.
Yeah.
When somebody questioned Henry Costa about the issue of the long-term vision of the COP, I want to be short on this. Henry Costa said he wanted to see the COP as a citizen united in America. And AB, we all know Citizen United in America is one of the most powerful, super precious groups in this country that challenges the government, the federal government, state government at all times on different issues. And Costa went further to say he wanted to see that kind of precious group as COP in Liberia, challenging the government on different issues that affect the majority of the people. That resonated with me, and that made me to join the COP and eventually became the North Dakota Chapter Secretary General. My buddy is right here, Chairman. Roland Yuma is watching this show. But when you think, according to Bob Marley said in one of his songs that you can fool some people sometimes, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. When you feel you are the smartest in the room, and you are robbing us because you're smart? No, that's not the case. You are saying something that resonates with us, the majority of the people. But Costa big time squander his own opportunity that God gave him based on his mouth. God gave him talent through his mouth. He squandered it. You know what? He have forgo his own future and he want to put it on Joseph Walker. No. So you know what, AB? It was empirically impossible for Henry Costa to agree with CDC for to 6 years straight on ugly policy, and he was not lying. It was the truth. Then to go and do everything in 2 weeks. You listen to Toy? That the people that carry the propaganda against them, that those people were now with them on doing them. We all listen to George Weah. The endorsement event, the endorsement event by Costa, a political godfather, a political sister, Talia Ure, George Weah did not even come to that event on time. When he got there, he referred to them as Booker. And we all know what Booker is. I live in Satan. You don't know what Satan is, some of you listening to me. In Sinker, I live in Satan. I don't want to go through that, okay? But we all know what Buka is, that Buka fish. We know what that is. So all in all, AB, I will not say that he's bad looking.
No, he is.
He made a wrong decision because of greed, number one. He was not selected by Joe Biden. Number two, because of anger. And we all get some emotions. Sometimes we get pissed. The philosophers say, whenever you get pissed, when you get angry, don't make decision. Because that decision will always be wrong. Some of us been there too. All of us. We got some stuff in our closet, but we got to learn to manage our emotion certain way so that we can get the best out of it. And in addition to that, all of us, no exception, including George Weah and Joe Biden, everybody, including Joe Biden, you got some people in your corner. When they talk to you, you need to listen to them, brother. God is not coming from heaven to talk to you. Some people in your corner, they old man in a place here that were sending Costa money, that were calling him our son, okay? They were going to Delaware to celebrate his birthday. They will rent a boat, speedboat, to get on the Delaware River. His own body, Sheikh Sakar advising, he didn't listen. Sakar came on Facebook and put it there. There are certain people, when they advise you, even you're about to take a certain decision, you gotta listen to them. You cannot allow your anger and your emotion to influence your decision. That decision, this is advice. This is advice for all of us, the young people. Costa messed up. But the good news is, this is my personal opinion. Knowing Joe Walker, who he is, I'm very sure, I'm very positive that Joe Walker is going to publicly forgive Costa.
No, but Joe Walker already done that. Joe Walker already done that.
He done that as a presidential candidate. I'm talking about when he become president. Momentarily, Joe Walker is going to open his arm, but Costa ain't going to come because he knows what's up. That's my prediction. So I wouldn't say he bad okay or he did.
No, he is. He is. That brother is really greedy. This brother is greedy. This brother appetite for money is so high. And when man become like Henry Pedro Costa,
let me grab some water.
Yeah. When man become like Henry Pedro Costa, wherein your greed, the greed for money is high, you may likely sell yourself. And that's why what brother did. You criticize this government through all. You criticize, now this is the part that I'm saying that this brother is bad lucky. Yeah, Henry Costa having fine mouth. Henry Costa having good talents. But he is bad lucky. You can be having good talent, but you can be bad lucky. That is the fact. Henry Pedro Costa is bad lucky. Yeah, it's this brother. He castigated JNB 2017 before the runoff election. This man castigated JNB. Last minute of time. This brother John JNB for him to be able to promote JNB. It was already late. This brother John JNB to be able to promote JNB, and JNB lost.
the 2023, Henry Pedro Costa, you started your good work good. You started on a good footing. But yeah, is there brother who used to go to Stanton? This brother, since he's been in the US, he don't have a pay stock, a paycheck, or a bank statement that which of you can be able to show wherein the money came from his wife strictly to his bank account. Henry Costa had just been living on other people. As a man, you cannot live your life like that. Now, last minute of time, look at the timing. Last minute of time, this brother get up, he went in LIB, and he went to go endorse this CDC government because the CDC government offered him $50,000. Some sedition were mad. Yeah. But bad thing about it is that, yeah, and that JNB have won. So are you telling me that Henry Costa is not bad lucky? He is. Look, some people can be having all the good. Some people can be talented. But the luck is not there. There are some of our brothers who have struggled to come to the great country, to the great United States. There are some of our brothers who have struggled for them to be able to come to the great country. But the luck is not there. The luck is not there. The luck is not there. So the end result, it is not possible for them. Each time they go to the embassy will deny them. Each time they go to the embassy will deny them. So are you telling me that that person is lucky to come to the U.S.? Where in some of our brothers, you just go there one time and get a visa. So there are some of our brothers who are good in some aspect, but when you check them totally, they are bad lucky. And that is Henry Pedro Costa. Henry Costa is bad lucky. Henry Costa need to go to the God of Kodugudu. Yeah. Henry Costa need to go to the God of Kodugudu. Henry Costa need to go. Henry Costa need to go to that university to soup culture training classes. Let it be able to teach. You saw Martin. You saw Moses Nyamia. You saw Water Susulu. You saw those guys went through the rank of far. They went through the rank of student leadership. Those guys went through the culture training classes. Henry Costa have not gone through culture training classes. You don't understand what culture training classes is.
It needs to be politically baptized, but
yeah,
it is late.
No, it is not still late for him. He can be politically baptized so that he can have. No, Henry Costa need to have patience. Henry Costa, the brother does not have patience. And any human being who does not have patience, you are bound to fall right in front of your enemies. When you don't have patience, and Henry Costa does not have.
The Bible talk about
there are some decisions. Look, there are some decisions before you and myself. There are many times that I can be able to call you on your phone. I can be able to explain some situations to you. And you can tell me, look, brother, hold on tight. Be there. So there are some situations that will come on your way. You need to be patient with yourself. If you are not
patient just go in your closet and just quiet.
And they're going to your closet.
Get some cold water. Just take a sip.
But that is what our brother lack. That is what Henry Costa lack. Henry Costa thing, coming on the social media and
everything Costa want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And when you want him to talk to him, he overshadow you with talking. You can't be leader. You can't say you can't accept other people's view. And AB, this is my personal opinion too. Saint Costa decided.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. MZ, Henry Costa messed his own shit up Can you imagine the white man talking to the Pentagon, Alan White? All those people that trusted him. You see how he betrayed them? But guess what? Since a couple of months ago, did you ever see them bother with Henry Costa again?
Nope.
You don't play with a white man. They knew what he was up to. They had his phone tapped and everything. You know? And he brought Alan White, those people, the whole international community trusted him. And look how he played those people. But can you imagine they ever call his name before election? It took months. Those people knew who he was. You can't play with the CIA, FBI, my darling. You can't do that. I will not call name. I know the powerful people. I live in D.C. They already knew that his game was on. From the UN, they knew his game was on. They didn't trust him. They say he talk flip-flop. He's arrogant. And I will swear on my life, let me die. They pawn his ass out. They pawn his. But you know what? Let him bring his ass back here. Let him come. Let him come back to America. He will see what will happen to him. We here in DC were ready for him. The American government ready for him. How will you fucking fool the international community? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He will never see the light of the day. He will never see the light of the day. He's done. Thank you.
Thank you. Our friend, Alfred just joined us. Alfred, welcome. Oh, you are muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you all right. Yeah, Alfred, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much again for giving me the opportunity to join you guys tonight to kind of throw our little 2 cents with regards to what is going on in our country, especially the election. We want to say to the Liberian people, thank you. You know, this movement is the most important moment in my life, in my lifetime, that I am able to witness another peaceful transition. Not only that, but to really, really see a new generation of Liberians taking into consideration the election process to their heart. That you see women, young people, old people.
Children all know Joe. We are. They say the men are good. The children
people having sleepless night to ensuring that their vote count. It has never happened in our election process. This election has set a new trajectory. And you know, when I was listening to Director Brown Lasana today, and something she said has struck me, that as we move forward, there is a need to enshrine the election process into our curriculum, so that children going through high school before college can be able to understand the importance of electioneering.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I pretty much agree with her on that.
You know, because to see people coming out to say we are going to protect our vote, this is the first time in 175 years.
I'm telling you.
You know, to see people saying we are going to protect our vote, that is to tell you that Mr. Bwaka has a lot on his plate. The expectation from Mr. Bwaka is so high. It's very, very high. My hope is that those that will join the old man to come and set this new Liberia that we anticipate, they will come with good intention. They will come with good intention. Because, like we are talking about Henry Costa here, there are many Henry Costa in Liberia, or many people that don't want the kind of life that they are living right now. They want improvement. People want to be independent. People want to be independent. Look, Brad Camara.
Some people want to be liability. That is not independent. That is being liability.
No, when I'm saying people want to be independent, what I'm saying is that the young people who are coming out of high school and college, They want to improve their lives.
Yeah, I
You
pretty
will,
much agree.
you will not believe that people come out of college. No, one of my friends graduated. She graduated in 2013. She had never had work to do. She graduated from
What?
the William Via Thomas Teachers College. She had a bachelor's degree in education. But before going to the teachers college, she had already had her A certificate in teaching. She graduated a bachelor's degree in 2013. The woman, she got reduced to selling because there is no job. She reduced to selling in the market. So Mr. Parker has a lot moving forward because people want their life to change. They don't want their life to be stagnant. People want to have improvement in their life. And my hope is that all these guys, we have done our part to make Mr. President.
I'm telling you, we have done our part.
We have done our part to make him president. His job now is to make sure that he put the Liberian people first. That those that he will bring in his government, that they will come with good intention. That's my reservation. Now, I listen to you when you're talking about Henry Costa. One of the problems that Henry Costa have that you struck is patience. The brother is arrogant. Look, people who have talent, they don't boast.
I'm telling you.
Real people who have talent, you don't see them misusing their talent. I feel like Mr. Costa has misused his talent because people gravitate to him based on his talent. He take it as an advantage and abuse it. Look, I was a member of the COP. I was paying due to the COP on my credit card every month. But that June 7 protest, when I saw how it ended, it got me angry, especially when they had an interview before they could go to have the protest. That interview, it just told me that the brother was not ready. He was just trying to get money from the Liberian government, so he was doing everything to get attention. Once he had something, he was able to go away. What kind of protest you have before you come for protest? Why you see that one happening?
After I'll hold you there, I'll taking our caller here. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling her from?
Hey, brother AB, it's me, MJ. What's up?
MJ, go ahead. Not bad.
You can remember what I told you a few days ago on your live?
Yes.
And I said that the number one to shock people.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see nothing yet. Yet they run around and talk nonsense on social media. We already won this election. You know, one thing that I like, the Liberian people stood up for their own vote, for their country.
I'm telling you.
And this will serve a lot of people. Any future leader that want to come and lead Liberia, you should know that people will kick you out. I support Joseph Boakai 100%. But if he get in power in the first year, I'll give it to him. The second year, we're not seeing any change. We're going to start beating the drum.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you.
We're not even waiting for 3 months apart. The first 90 days. We will not see serious thing happening. We'll start with
beating Joseph Papa. We put you there, you are our pa. We put you there for a reason. You can't be having criminal behind you while they're building BP houses or buying system. What somebody buying $60,000 car?
No. The first thing first, that they Ghana will be audited by John Malone. They will be audited. They will be audited. Why are you guys laughing?
Because we know who John Morrow is.
We know the best.
That's how making Joe Yasame to be running Summit Trust Summit running already.
Hello?
Yeah.
You gotta know what's up.
Look, let me tell you something. Joseph Boakai is the next Terry Rawlings. Y'all think that's this man who come to be in power right now? He's gonna be the savior for our country. First of all, the millenniums, the locates, That's why they spend money and they believe in him. Joseph Boyka come to push for our country. Y'all don't doubt him. Y'all don't talk negative. This man in the White House. Y'all saw him at the White House, right?
Okay.
This man is the next strong Iron Man for our country. So ain't no doubt. Y'all don't doubt him. This man is, yes.
Okay.
And all you guys who fought for him, you activists, we applaud you.
Yeah.
But this man will bring our country back to where it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
Don't doubt him.
No, we are
Y'all
not
don't
doubting.
say, oh, I wish he would do this. Y'all don't talk negative.
No, we are not. We are not doubting. You don't understand why.
Yes, don't talk negative.
No, okay.
Don't
All right.
y'all know your worth.
All right. Okay.
It's a
Thank you.
blessing
Thank
in
you.
our people.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, Alfred. Alfred, you was
No, let me say
talking.
this.
But
Just say this.
why I said that John Molu will come to audit that all of you guys started to laugh.
Because we know what's gonna happen. We know the men and it's a done deal. It's a done deal. But let me just say this to the caller I just called. You know, I'm a Christian, so when I see people talking like that, it kind of bring my Christianity in my mind straight. You know, when Moses died and Joshua, the soldier, was recommended by Moses to God to lead the children of Israel across the Jordan.
You are calling cannot accept call.
And the people did not trust in his ability. And he became afraid because God warned him that the land he was going in, there were giants and there were group of people that he needed to fight. So there were too many ideas that came and he got afraid. So at a certain point, he told us, say, look at what God has done for you. But for me today, me and my family, we will serve God and we will trust God. What that means for a Joseph Boakai, everybody knows his ability. But we just want to be very conscious to say the ideas that he's bringing on board to tell Liberia people, think Liberia, love Liberia, and obey Liberia together. We are saying that intention is a good intention. But we're also saying that those that he's bringing on board should be people that having that same vision so that his job will be easy. Because if you bring people on board who don't have the same vision that you have, to get a vision across the finish line, it will take a lot of time. And that will frustrate people, and people will get angry, and you will not be able to calm them down when they get angry. That's the point we're making. We don't say that he doesn't have the ability to do so. We are not saying that we are kind of doubting his ability. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying that as he go along in this very, very high expectation that the Liberian people have, he should ensure that he will do with conscience. He will be cautious in bringing people on board. And as a matter of fact, we want to make sure that he set the example. God set the example for other people to see. So for me, I'm waiting. Waiting. The first 90 days, let's see what happens.
Brother Francis, low country. Why are talking about John Molu and then you just started to laugh? Why?
Yeah, AB, before I get to Moro, I was in fly when I went to get water. Let me conclude quickly on the Henry Costa story.
Okay.
This is my personal opinion. Henry Costa had two options. Saying he decided to be a rogue. Those two options were, number one, stay silent. Stay silent, move on. Number two, stay with the campaign with Joseph Boakai, your uncle. Okay? Because it was extremely difficult to defeat the purpose of even encouraging Ome Boakai to go back into the race in 2 weeks. Okay? That he did that for almost 6 years. And like almost everybody is saying here in our comment section, including my body rolling your mind, I will say perfectly now, our former COP chair of North Dakota, because myself, I resign in my own stomach. But everybody resonating with me. Okay, resonating with me. The issue of patience, and patience. We need to manage our emotion. Kosa could not manage his emotion. He was arrogant. He wouldn't take advice from anybody. And that's what got him to where he found himself. But let it go. Imagine there was a Costa on this team that had arrived today. Imagine. Maybe you play that tape. That tape sounded like Obama in 2004, where he delivered a Democratic keynote speech. It also sounded at the last moment of, how do I call it, Dr. Martin Luther King. That speech also sounded like the last 11 hours, not even 11 hours, few hours of Charles Taylor leaving power to go to Accra, not even Accra, to go to Calabar, Nigeria. How that speech sounded. That this fight was between two people, evil and good people.
Okay.
Because has condoned everything because of anger, because of greed, because of fundamental lack of leadership skill, arrogance, and lack of patience. But let me go to the issue of John Moru. Eddie, let me tell you something. We are all human beings, including Joe Barker. We are not calling that we can pinch and see what in us. But for those of us that are doing in mental health, okay, political sociology, administrative behavior at the level of human resources, the way you get to evaluate people, number one, is based on their past performance. Past performance.
But let me hold you right there. We have our sister here on the line. We have our sister here on the line. Let you drop, and then we'll come back to you. Sister, how you doing? What is your name and where are you calling out from?
My name is Jemima. I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Jemima, go ahead. What is on your mind?
Well, it is your Liberia Today media.
Yeah, you are live.
Okay. I've been following what's going on in Liberia, and it has been my prayer that God will give us the right leader this time around. You know, I'm very emotional because the Liberian people have loved Joshua from the day he became a football player. The Liberian people have given the kind of love that they cannot even give to their family members. Liberian women have given Joshua the kind of love that they cannot give to their husbands. And for Joshua to become a president and slap the Liberian in the face with that kind of bad leadership, it breaks my heart. And today I'm telling the Liberian people, it is time to be vigilant. Do not be emotionally attached to people. Do not give your love so freely to people who will hurt you in every opportunity they get. The Charles said to the Liberian people, I will kill your mother and father, and you will still vote for me. And I'm telling the Liberian people today.
No, sister.
Don't.
I know this is hard for you, but we
No, I understand what you're saying. I don't hate Joshua. I'm just disappointed. How can people love you?
So are we. All of us, we are disappointed.
Since even the 80s, in the early 80s, when they say Joshua's name, Liberian people put their lap on the floor. For him to disappoint them like that, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm just telling the Liberian people, just be vigilant. Don't be so emotionally attached to people so quickly. Okay? Be vigilant. Okay? I don't hate Joshua. I'm just disappointed. And I pray that Joseph Barker will be different. And the Liberian people will, we are just loving people. Okay? And that's what I'm going to say tonight.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much. Francis, you were saying something before I
Yes,
take.
so like I said, our country is set up administratively and politically in the presidential faction. Majority of us Liberians, like you said, we follow our leaders. If the leader is good or if the leaders are good, majority of the Liberian people are going to be good. And Liberia, in addition to that, based on my research and based on my own political observation for my entire adult life up to this point, Liberia is a presidential-driven country. Having a Joseph Boakai leadership at the moment, for me, especially what we have done for this campaign, whether somebody recognizes it or not, God in heaven has recognized our effort. We the young, quote-unquote, young people. All of us Liberians, God spoke to us to change Joshua because Joshua does not represent our test, our quest, and our interest. Now, for example, Tauber, the late Dr. Tauber, sat at the doorstep next to the presidency with Tubman for 19 years. Today, up to this time, our political presidential history records that Tauber was the best president ever in our political history. Joe Walker sat with Ellie next door for 12 years. Good luck. He been in the government a lot. That's fine. Joe Walker is 78 years old, my people. Is Joe Walker going to look for a new girlfriend? That's absolutely no on the basis of nature. Is Joe Walker going to build multiple homes like George Weah? No. AB and my brother Alfred and our audience, it is our hope, our expectation, and our prayers that this is the best moment for Liberia, for the elder to be in the house. And AB, in addition to that, our Liberian people say, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Like I told you behind the scene before showtime. John Moru was also appointed by Joe Walker. According to Moru's own admission on Spoon Talk, he took about 6 months to review his decision, consulted with people to see whether it was the right decision to come on board. As I speak at this moment, Moru was appointed as campaign consultant on fundraiser or fundraising, whatever you call it. Go on joewalker.com. As Liberians donate to Joe Walker campaign on that website, John Moru already has financial report on our website. It's there. You click on it and give it to you. We saw Americana coming on board. We saw Kabina Janet coming on board. The man who said he always believed in some sort of persecution to be on board there. You listen to what John Moru said, that these people don't even know how to steal. They don't know how to steal because they steal the very corruption cartoon, they label their name on it. They label their name on it. So my brother, I can say it safely. The people that we see, the caliber of people, now we know God is at the African Development Bank, it could be called to come ahead. The caliber of people we see on Joe Walker team, and the level of patience that old man have exercised.
I'm telling you.
The level of patience you have exercised.
I'm telling you.
And even 2017, letting it go to say, I don't want a single blood of Liberian people to be on my hands. I just strongly feel that Liberia being better has just begun.
Yeah, but
we have a better space because a Joe Walker moves straight. You see, most Liberians are as ugly as Joe Weah is, rotting. He brought the pro suit, put on the suit and wear slinger, put on coat suit and wear slinger. Because the president is doing it, majority of Liberians doing it. Where the B Lapa cross over, where the B Heta, all the women follow.
You know what I wanted to say is that is that George Weah did not see the sun coming, or he just added dormant to it, because
He
this
just
man went to
acted dummy. He
this
acted
man
dummy. He didn't care.
after and I want for you guys to come in with this talk. This man went to bombing. The Pope boo at him. This man went to Cape Man. The Pope boo at him. He went to Babalu. The Pope boo at him in Babalu. Come on now. And I don't even believe that George Weah stepped in Nima.
No, he didn't go to Nimba because Prince Johnson there. He went there doing the cabinet retreat, there where he did the Buka dance. Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, okay. All right. Take that caller.
Hello, caller. You are talking very low. Can you increase your volume, please? Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can hear the caller?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
That caller is very low.
Can you increase your volume a little more, please? My panelists are saying they can't hear you. Oh my goodness, she went off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is my fault.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the mixer volume is down. Let me call her back.
Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, Alfred, so as that this guy did not see his defeat, because the Larampo, there is certain sound. You see the people right on there? Okay.
Yeah, caller, you went off briefly. I decided to call you back. Go ahead right now. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are not getting it.
We can get a caller, Francis.
I don't know what should the phone.
Let a person call back again. You can call back again.
Oh man, you just
I got caller here.
Another caller here. Another caller here. Let me just take this caller quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, my multiple calls are coming in right now.
Okay, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Juno Kia, calling from Virginia.
Juno Kia.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, how are you? And tell Mr. President, how him? Yeah, the only thing I want to say is, and if I may take over, for me, I don't know about you. After the first 30 days, he saw the war economic crime go to Ghana, Liberia. That's what I'm concerned about. Liberia needs justice in that country. The people that kill us can walk away free and be passing around free in Liberia. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Let him break that war economic crime code there. He can do all the other rest.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
But you don't agree with ADD. ADD said that he made the suggestion to the paper that during his inauguration he should turn around to the outgoing administration to tell them that nobody is leaving this country until
No. Amy, we are not stupid. We are not stupid. We will concede, but we will go on an agreement with the international community for the public to let him go free.
No,
we are not stupid.
What to let him go free? For
yeah,
what?
he will go. Trust and believe me. If we are done, we have too much. Either he die in power, or he will.
With all that property that he have built,
they can take the property, but we're talking about he leaving the country, going to exile. That's what he's going to do. He's going to concede, but he's going to make a deal.
Okay.
My brother, in the legal
All
process, they get something they call the bargaining process, right? You can bargain with the government, and the government can look at your the way you conduct yourself and say, okay, I run my people, I did bad thing. So
Princess, you have
anyway,
a
y'all
caller
take the
there?
one y'all see, y'all leave me alone.
Go ahead
They
with
can
your
do that
caller.
too.
All right, caller, you are on live. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? All right, can you guys hear him?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah, wait some more. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, my brother.
Hello, this is Yaka Tuwe from Philadelphia. Ebi, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing
We
good.
are doing
Okay. There's one thing I want to say that, a lot of people don't know. America have similar, that Nigeria have similar to America. So who have started a wild dog group? But what Obama who got any? But who got Trump, who got Denzel? After Buga Denzel, after Trump, Buga Denzel, but after BP, it's BP now. So this is like a first show that anything that's going to America, that God will do the same thing.
Okay.
Thank you. We got another call here.
Yeah, take that caller.
All right. All right. The guy, hey, man, that lady was making a point, but let me get it. Okay, call him. Hello, caller.
How are you? Ibrahim and Mr. Also, how are you guys?
We are doing good.
Thank you. I just called to say thanks to all the Liberians. I'm this Pastor Charles Aku.
Whoa, Pastor Chaku, they didn't go on the mountain or you went to the ocean?
I was on the mountain and to come to pass, they have come to pass.
Wow, Pastor Chaku, our regular caller, what? So you went on the spiritual sabbatical?
I want to say thanks to every one of us and every one of the Liberians who has stood to be a better Liberian for all Liberians selflessly, not for the first selfishly. Every attempt, President, to all other actors that stood up to speak against the evil government. When we lie and use the name of God, say God sent me. Then God says, say you use my name, I will put punishment on you. And when I have put a punishment on you, people will come blood. And they will come back all the opportunities. Just so one business. After the best, I'm going to set a trial. And any one of us like this, you're not ready for a better life, for a secure life, for all life, separately. Don't go back to the other moment because it is back home. It's great. The coming government is the government of God. See, people pray. They say they never die. Oh, JNB, that's really. You see what God has spoken, it will come to pass. Some young people have been there. Some young people were afraid of JNB to die. They're gone. And yet still, because God has designated me a weapon to set it back. That's better Nigeria. That's true life. That coming. Joy, we are gone. But watching Joy is not the only bad appearance. I want us to repent from our separate behavior with our parents. And before we repent from our separate behavior, not to go wrong with our own people.
Okay.
I can 2 to 3 years now, my brother is not going to be like American
All right, Pastor Charles Aku, thank you very much. We appreciate your strong comeback. At least you left the ocean, you left the mountain, you went on a sabbatical leave, which I'm very, very happy and glad to receive you. Amen. Okay, bye now.
Steve Bonge is currently watching. So I will ask her
What
for her to
that's
come
him
on.
say. No, can't.
Yeah, I want for Steve
You will not
Bonge.
stay neutral.
Yeah, so since she stayed neutral, so I want to know whether she staying neutral up to now.
Yeah, go
I
on,
want to
okay.
know whether my sister staying neutral up to present. I want to know that. My sister Steve Bonge, I am asking you
Please,
for you to come
please
on.
send all the link. Yeah, okay.
Steve Bonge, I'm sending you the link right now, so you can come.
Me, I'm talking. I'm waiting for that will come. Me also whether she stay in neutrality or she now going to
I hold
D.
on now. Alexander Kumi neutrality. Oh. He said he neutral, but he go vote though. I don't know who he voted for.
I'm begging you.
I strongly believe he voted for George Weah. I strongly believe he voted for George Weah.
Yeah,
That whole thing was just showmanship, and I didn't believe that he voted. He just went in that room and put our ballots on him to move on there. It was just showmanship. I swear that man never voted.
Yeah, but as I was saying, right? As I was saying.
But Steve Bonge is saying she is positively neutral. She is not Kumi's neutrality.
Yeah, let my sister.
All right, can't justify.
I don't know what is the definition between positive neutrality and Kumi's neutrality. I don't know it's a new word.
Don't interpret that woman can't justify.
Yeah.
She said she's not coming.
Yeah, but as I was saying, look, folks. So what this defeat is just when we already saw this defeat coming.
My brother, I would say
the people taken by surprise.
He saw it, but he overlooked it because he thought he could enter our coffers and induce people through cash violence. That's what he thought. He actually got some votes, tremendous votes. But the vote cannot cross him, and he's not crossed, and he's not going to be crossed. He saw it, but this man, but ABO, this is, I don't know, in the mindset of George Weah, at elementary level, how did he define leadership to be, especially presidential leadership, where majority of the people are young people that voted for you? How can you be president? You will not come out to speak to the people of Liberia on camera for freaking 6 years. And you will do it, you have to be recorded. Then you will come to the United Nations, will not say the truth, and just lie. I don't get that. This is the first time, even my election in Liberia, I saw Ellen coming up with statement to encourage Liberians to show up to vote in their district. That kind of encouragement, motivation from our president.
We have a caller on the line from LIB. Caller, what is her name? What is her name and where are you calling her from?
Oh, okay. I'm Lawrence Kodenda. I'm calling from Suzhou City, China.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, this is my first time since I've been here to call on any of the show. Okay. But and secondly, this is my first time following your show, and I called to say thank you so much, and to say a huge thank you to the Liberian people for the peaceful conduct of our elections. And we are all worried. I mean, we are all worried. And
Eternal thank you for voting for our man, or you tell the thank you for voting him out. Which of the thank you is it?
No, actually, throughout my prayer have been the rescue train.
Why the rescue train?
Yeah, in our country. My brother, the reasons are endless, and if I should count, no sector we have for the past 6 years we can boast of. Our education, our health, transportation, government inclusion, I mean so much more. But while we were following on social media, especially so the level of willingness of Liberian people when they're tired with something, it was demonstrated. They protected their votes. They waited patiently.
For
In
6 years,
fact,
right?
some places, for 6 years.
For 6 years, right?
For 6 years until, because you put the person there through election and you got to remove the person through the ballot box. But they waited. And most importantly, during the election night, the runoff, where people stay out until the ballot buses could be removed to the right places, and they were constantly calling security, even some wrong things about to go on, even with me, calling for, oh yeah, our buses. That's my first time actually. So I just called to say huge thank you for that removal, and we hope the way the result is going, it should just stick up there in the favor of the Unity Party.
Okay.
And it should also, that will be a kind of signal to any leadership that will come. If you refuse to do the right things for the Liberian people, they can remove you. It should not be a kind of perpetual pattern where whether you mismanage the state resources, it's forced to go for 12 years. If you do better in 6 years, you can continue. But you want to perform, enriching yourself, I mean, they just take you out.
Thank you.
And this was just, for me, let me just conclude by saying, it's just by God, because to go against a sitting government that have all the state resources, bribing people, buying votes, and doing all of those things, stay.
It happened before in Africa.
I mean, it just got to be God, first of it come.
No, that's not the first of its kind.
No, that's not the first time.
It happened in Ghana. It happened in Ghana.
It happened in Ghana.
I'm talking about Liberia. It happened even in America. Donald Trump remove. And the examples I run the world, but for our politics in Liberia, one term. I said Liberia.
Okay, all right, okay. We now get it, but
yeah, I said Liberia in our country.
But Tata now went for second term.
You know, Tila issue, but Tila was not given chance to really go through ballot box level. I mean, what's actually happening. So, guys, I want to say thank you guys so much. I never knew they have other stations that can really push the other side, but most of the stations when I go through, I know because of the kind of bribery syndrome and all the things, people show their characters and they forget the other things and tears in all the faces and things. So I know, say friends, this is my first time actually following your show, but thanks so much for today, Liberia. I mean, something I got your number. Constantly will be checking. Thank you.
Okay, keep following. Okay, keep following.
Okay.
But you know, Abby, when the brother was saying, you know, when back in the days when in grade school, you always want to score to have good grade first period, second period, third period, and the same.
Yeah.
So that your average everything can be lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know when you get in the second semester, that get play ball again. So everybody fighting for that first semester to have good grade. So that when your Oma and your papa go on in campus, they won't see that because when they play the Oma and Abba can go that on that average line. They don't care about all that thing you do behind it. They won't look at that average line. So you want to make sure that your grades are lined up.
Yes, your caller here, gentlemen.
Yeah, take that caller.
Hello, caller. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, guys. Hello, family.
How you doing, Mama?
Oh, this is Victoria Moyala.
Oh, Mama Yala, how are you?
Hey, Papa, I'm so happy today. The result have not come out yet. But just we are. They have more people gave the country. They say we trust you, Papa. And you just, downplay it. That is not nothing. When you take our money there and buying property and buying wealth for yourself. And today I saw him walking so sad. Like, I don't even know because here I have the school show some kind of video where, the that you was speaking and he jacking his papa to that you that he is that you. I said, wow. Yes. I said, God, you are doing it for us. Yeah. You guys our children, our nation. appointment one time the doctor look at me. Which country you from? I said Liberia. He said, John, we are country. I said, how can I for John we are basically? Who might see me move from here? They really have me ground for all again. You go to jail on no play, you like you not nothing. I think they think you would be like, what are people thinking about to go elect for president? But tell God, Jesus, you have done it for us. When we knew they were going to come. And all of it, I was so happy like you going to Liberia. Well, when you get to the airport, they tell you say, oh, you can't lay here. You gotta go somewhere there and lay. You in that air, you even know what will happen. They feel you already finished. Or you in the air, you say, wow, just give it to you. Now how they may just do that one country. Anyway, I was saying, you will go somewhere people just looking at you like, what? You know, the way people, why are they thinking when they put out main power? So today is the day for us to be not today, but what tomorrow they announce it. Because all the rest of I just so tired watching all the percentage. And then the 5%, 12%, no. So what today we saw, we have our corner, and the other ball our hospital. So that's why you not get our baby. What I don't know, I was saying that. No, that's all.
It is done deal. We are ahead of them, Mama. No need to worry. We are ahead of them. Our situation room, United Party situation room, ahead of the whole country with all the stealing money. Even CDC people, they didn't even pay their people. We are ahead of them on everything on top of the game.
You know, AB and my brother Francis, we must commend the Unity Party campaign team. You know, they are individuals who were on the campaign team
Stay
that
talking
listen
to
to
our
us.
caller. Stay on, Alfred.
Oh, okay. How does she gone?
We get another caller from Maryland. Okay, ma, let me let you go now. We're getting tons of callers here. Thank you too for calling. Bye. All right, we get a caller here from Maryland. Are you there, caller? Are you there, caller? All right, then ABL go ahead. The caller went off.
Yeah. So like I was saying, AB, you know, when after the first round of election and we saw all those, ballot stuffing and irregularity, we quickly raised the flag. And the guys in the campaign team
the caller is calling back, gentlemen. Hello, caller.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, how you doing? Your name? Where are you calling us from? Okay, we are about to close. Just lay on quickly, please.
Oh, yes. I just want to say you guys thank you for giving us the very information regarding our election. Some of us here are very excited for the meeting of Georgia. Brother, tired. Our brothers and sisters in Liberia are tired. We ourselves, we are tired. We can be in our own country that we are free. That's possible. Yeah, I'm so happy for the Liberian people. They are the real heroes of our time. They stood up. They never slept until we are here to the result. So I'm grateful that they got to go out, get out of our country, and then put their interest in God of what they did to us in our country. I'm very, very happy. I want to say thank you guys for standing by us too, for giving great information every day. Because then you guys we get any information anywhere. So I'm grateful that at least you're on Facebook, you're on your media issue, at least we are here to get information for you guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my brother. Thank you for the call too, and thank you for your support. All right, brother. Alfred, back to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, on the Joe Boagai campaign team, the guys were listening. We told them, I think me and Kamara, brother Abraham, we blasted at them and said that they were just concentrating on Monserrado County, and they forgot about putting the real mechanism into place, that the data processing. And in no time, I remember when we had our podcast on Spoon, the next morning I saw Yomika in Grand Bassa. She started mobilizing Grand Bassa. I followed her, I saw it. And everybody started moving to their various places. And we saw Darrell
Yeah.
taking charge of
Even the
Mono
former
County.
Justice went to Lofa County. Yeah, Justice Camino
And we
Janet.
saw the former, Justice Janet was the first person that went to Lofa. When he went to Lofa, followed by Brandon Samuka. When after that election, when he went back, when I go low, I saw Steve Zago going. I said, very good. This is what we want. And
Then James Barney, John Barlow, they went to the southeast.
Yeah,
Exactly.
John Barlow went ahead.
Yeah, John Barlow was the first person that went. Then from there, when he left, James Barney followed. You know, and they just spread themselves like that. They coordinated very well, and that's why you get, you know, anything you make yourself available for, you put in the hard work. There's no doubt that you will have good result. No doubt you will have good result. Even if somebody try to cheat you, even they won't be outsmarting you, it will not be to that level where you will lose everything. You know. So I just want to say thank you to the competing Honorable Prince Moi in Bon County, Senator. Look, let me just say this about Senator Kanga. Look, she has won
the
my admiration. This woman, in this kind of time, to relinquish her position, to say because of Liberia, I will draw any ambition I had, I will draw myself from it. Let's give the old man an opportunity. Look, this woman going to set us
and to be able to support one of your colleagues who they choose as his running mate, to be able to support that team.
To be able to do that, when you are a political leader of a party and say, because of Liberia, this is not my time. Look, leadership comes with maturity. This woman, look at her history in the Liberty Party. She did not just jump up and become leader of the Liberty Party. She was trained by the late Bronsky. And that's why Bronsky trusted her. When he was leaving, he called her and blessed her. You be the party leader. So to demonstrate that level of leadership and maturity, to bring her where we are today. Look, I have gained some level of
I see that woman becoming the Senate pro tempore of the Liberian Senate.
No, she will be. You don't have to even see it. It's already there. It's already there. Look, there will be structure. Look, the new Senate that we're going to have, this new Senate we're going to have, you're going to see strong leadership that will have a very, very, very reflection on the decision Mr. Bala will make, and that trickle-down effect that the Liberian people will start feeling very soon. I have no doubt. Because you know what? This woman, the level of leadership she has shown, I have no doubt in her ability to ensuring that Liberia deserves better. I have no doubt. And that's why we should keep praying for her, because sometimes it can be really, really tiring. It can be really tiring and frustrating. We should keep praying for her so that she can keep doing the right thing for her people.
I mean, she Nyamli Kanga Lawrence, she has been the first female senator for Grand Bassa County, and she has been the first senator to be elected twice from Grand Bassa. Yeah. So on that note, guys, I think.
My commercial. Let this more commercial tonight, please.
Yeah. But before that, let us talk about this. Then we will come to your commercial. Let us talk about this.
Darius DeLon. Senator DeLon, welcome to the Spoon Talk. Hello.
It's conducted. What on the staff investigation? What a 1 minute investigation? What a 10 minutes investigation? What a 1 hour investigation? The law in section 5.6 of the election law says when a party agent, which is the poll watcher, challenges the legality or qualification of anybody who enters that room, to say I question this man's qualification, the law says that person will not vote until after an investigation is conducted by the NEC assigned officers to clear that challenge. When the Election Commission chairperson sits as a commission and says there is no law, for which they issued a statement yesterday with withdrawing their authority in violation of the law, that nobody should deal with any pool washer, and pool washer has no authority in any room. That is wrong. It is a violation of the law. It comes with motive, and we will not let it slide, because when we return to the legislature from our break, I'm going to make sure that the entire commission will be summoned before the legislature for us to correct this so that it can happen in the future.
Folks, what you guys make out of this? One minute, and then from there we'll go to our friend and brother Francis Commercial, and then from there we'll come on to our closing statement. What you make out of this, Francis? Alfred.
Maybe it's the same thing. Number one, laziness. Number two, fundamental lack of knowledge.
Is it because they lack of knowledge or what?
So I come in and they issue the lack of sincerity, honesty, and dignity, and putting emotions into the professional environment. That's what I say. Because I understand that almost, if not all, are lawyers. This is not the woman first time. I'm not a lawyer. I'm nobody. I'm not looking at the law that DeLon cited, but ABJ use a common sense. What is the intention of pool washers? It's to check on election commission to make sure things are done legally. Why would this woman always say there's no law? If there's any, I stand to be corrected, she said the last time. Why would you say that pool washer do not have anything to do with VIO, voter identification officer? That's number one. Number two, election in Liberia is constitutionally mandated. Every 5 years going to say you got to go to election. According to Unity Party people, when I was in Liberia, they make that case to the Supreme Court. I don't know what they went through Supreme Court. I don't know, but they make the case for the card to be perforated after voting. This woman refused. In my mind, it was also intentional to create the scenario that we got during the October 10 and moving to what? Because this woman is a former girlfriend of George Weah. Why would you say that? And she was shouting yesterday that is not the pool washer job. That's not true. If the pool washer did not have any job to be in there, that they're just supposed to say that and just supposed to enter and say that, then they have no business to be there. Maybe I serve a national observer, October 10 national observer. The other people were there as international observers. We were authorized to ask the presiding officer to make the environment conducive on the basis of regulation and law. Yeah, look, our son, Five Baptist Church in Congotown, precisely Congotown Barrow. We have 5 polling stations there, or polling places there. I visited every single police station. I was just making a run. Let me tell you something. These people, even they not have a queue controller, we make the case they have to call. I said, you need to call your supervisor, district supervisor, whatever that is. If the pool washer, observer, local observer, international observers, they have no part to play in the election business on the basis of regulation and law, what they're supposed to be there for? To sit down and fold their hands? This woman is just out of order. But you know why? Their plan failed. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Their plan failed.
Let's move to
Look,
yeah.
You know, Liberia is a unique country. Liberia is a unique country. Look, because of the level of illiteracy in our country, the people who are educated, they don't even have fear for the majority of the people. They can just talk without making any. They can just talk. They don't have any fear. Because
I was listening to that woman today, and I was saying in my mind, if you say the law says that you should provide the political parties a pen drive, which will ultimately allow them to get a copy of the electoral, which they will give to their representative to a polling precinct. And then you say that not a job to verify and identify individual citizens who are coming to vote. You gotta be out of your mind. You gotta be out of your mind, because the law provides that you should paste it on the wall so that everybody can go and verify their name. So the person that coming to vote, they will go there and verify their name. The representative of the political party will have to go on our wall to verify that name to correspond with what you have given to them to verify in their book, to ensure that someone that coming to vote is part of the process. That's what the law says. So for you to say that not a job. So what she was telling us today, Abraham, is that she was telling us that
insanity.
she was trying to tell us today now that those representatives that were sent by the political parties have no part to play in the election. They should go home. And that was the same thing that was the same problem I had to go to the Supreme Court. Okay, so those are the election process, verification and identification. I voted twice in Liberia. When you reach the booth, the first thing they want to do, they're going to ask for your name. You got the polling officer sitting over there with a book in your hand. In fact, the book open, you will call your name. Then he will ask you to approach him. You call your name and the number. Then you open your book and he will scroll down to your name. Then he will ask you, this is your name? You say, yes, okay. Give me your identification card, your voting card. You will give it to look high to make sure your name is spelled correctly. The name on your voter registration card is spelled correctly on our book. I remember 2011. One of my friends' name was misspelled. They refused for him to vote. They refused for him to vote until the presiding officer for that prison had to come and say, you know what? See the main picture on the, because that time we're using picture. See the main picture shows that he the one. Your lady won't go because the picture they identify that he the one on this car. So even though he had S for his last name, but we can see that his first name is spelled the same way. So you allow him to vote. That is the process. So for Madam Lasana to come and tell us that now representative job to identify name, to verify name, that the election officials on the ground, that their job, it beats my imagination. That this lady is overwhelmed. And I think with what we have now, we just hope that it should not continue, because I think she's overwhelmed. She needs to resign. She needs to resign.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I think the jaw is bigger than her.
Yeah,
that jaw is bigger than that woman. The last time she said her brain was tiring.
Yeah, I think so.
So they need to be
so.
careful.
But let us come here now to be able to take Brother Francis. Brother Francis, go ahead.
All right, folks. So we are your immigration professional preparer on the block. All areas of immigration and visa. Those of you that want to file for your loved one, it could be parents, it could be your husband if you are married, or wife if you are married, boyfriend and girlfriend, we call it fiancé. Sisters and brothers, you want to do U.S. Citizenship paperwork, your visa stock, and all that stuff. I know we are moving towards annual season. In America, we call tax or income tax season. We're also doing that. We are processing the affidavit of support and submitting it. Work permit, green card, I-94, processing to get a green card. We're doing that too. We are doing life and auto insurance. We are certified by the state of North Dakota. We are also processing other local civil documents in Liberia, such as birth certificate, passport, and traditional marriage certificate, and more. There are too many things on our plate to serve our community. We want you to empower us so we can be able to do more, especially now that the political nightmare is out. Just we are. EB and I will discuss that behind the scene, but we're just telling you now, we got more time under our belt to be able to work for you, and we want you to trust us. We want you to hire us, a commissioner, to work for you. The numbers are displayed on the flyer, but let me call it just so you get it. The numbers are 267-648-8012, 701-330-4693. These two numbers are on WhatsApp, and our website address is www.kangomaconsulting.com. If you go there, you will be able to see everything. Again, our phone consultation up to 15 minutes is free. Our services are very, very, very super affordable, and we are not lawyer and we're not a law firm, okay? So we learned this and we know how to do it, and our customer service system is super, super excellent. Customer satisfaction, and this is your own brother, immigrant, serving immigrant community. That's why it is, So we want you to, promote us so that we can help you do your paperwork. Thank you very much. If you want to call, you can call after the show. We'll talk business stuff. But for now, we are about to close our political conversation. I know AB is waiting patiently. AB, back to you.
Thank you. My friend Alfred, I would like for you to go first. And then from there, you have 2 minutes to do your closing. And then after that, my friend and brother Francis can go Madonna. Go ahead.
Well, again, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to appear on your platform. I think this is my second time on this, platform, and I want to say thank you for this privilege. We'll always make ourselves available once we are called upon to come and contribute to the conversation. My people, Liberian people, thank you so much for coming out to vote. Y'all continue to see us. This is a new generation. Social media continue to expand. Why it's true that we give our 100% support to Joe Boakai, Uncle Joe, we will be the same people that will come here again and put his feet to the fire, because we want to make sure that he does the right thing for Liberia, so that those that he bringing on board will do the right thing for our country. So we want to come back home. We can't stay in the diaspora forever. We want to come back home where we can relax ourselves. The place here, you don't have time to rest. Where, until you don't know how to work again. So sometimes we want to come back home, and we also want to invest in Liberia. You can have a sports system and you want people to come and invest. It's difficult. I was in Liberia 2019, my brother. Soon you reach to the airport, you get down from the airport. Our brothers and sisters who work on the airport, they start begging you right away. You will see people who supposed to, you will see young men and women who can take care of themselves. You see that they won't hold your baggage, they won't hold your stuff for you to carry and put you in the car when you're sick and do it by yourself. When you come in America, nobody come and hold your stuff for you. Maybe you know what I'm talking about when you get to the airport. So you get there, your baggage come to you. Nobody running to come hold your baggage. So I can do this. No. You're still going to take it and put it in your car, because the person that working to the airport, they're not a job to be they are paid. They are paid to make sure that you are secure, your security is there, all your baggage, everything covered. That's a job. That job is not to come and take your bag and go put in your car. No, they don't do it. But when you get to our airport in Liberia, our people the government have reduced our people to the point where they become beggars. And that's why we have come together to say Joseph Boakai should be the foundational leader that will set the pace for the next year that will come 2029, to keep this country moving, so our people will transition from that place of begging
to the place of becoming independent for themselves, that they can have jobs, that they can be able to feed their family, that they can be able to take care of their responsibilities. President will not can say we pay your wire fee. President will not can say we're giving you free school when they don't put no structure in place. We want to make sure that Joe Bwaga do the right thing so that our people can be independent. So you will not be here when call can't do you AB, you see the call, you refuse to answer. That's why we want to change. Once again, I want to say thank you to our Liberian people and thank you so much, AB, for the opportunity.
Thank you. Now take our friend and brother Francis. Francis, go ahead.
All right, folks, again, we will continue to say this. Liberia will soon be on the right trajectory. The trajectories of inclusion, regardless of where you come from. The trajectories of creating opportunities for our people, regardless of where you come from. The trajectory of good education. The trajectory of good healthcare. I mean, why are you doing that to me? The trajectory of fighting illegal drugs. The trajectory of reducing, or if possible, eliminating poverty for our people. All we have come here to do is to keep on trying. It is not a wrong thing to fall, but it is wrong when you continue to fall and you cannot correct the mistake that makes you into slave. Okay? We have done a lot, we have tried, and we need to keep on trying until we can get a better leadership, especially presidential leadership, that we inspire to do better every single day through steady progress. My Liberian people, you voted for every ugly thing that George Weah government have done to all, including but not limited to insecurity for our people. Those auditors that were killed illegally, murdered in cold blood, were on the ballot. Illegal drugs on the ballot. Poverty increase for our people was also on the ballot. Reduce our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our mom, reduce their salary, their take-home pay was also on the ballot. Okay? Everything else, ugly. Reduce our people to beggars. Everything was on the ballot. And we want to say thank you plenty for voting the way you voted. We want to say thank you and thank you so much for voting the way you voted. By the grace of God, this new Liberia is about to settle. And this new Liberia, the rescue train, it is open, but it is open wide, but it is with caution. The new government will be responsible and will be servant because of your interest, not because of their interest. And we want to say bye-bye to George Weah and criminal leadership. Bye-bye to all of them. Ome Bwakai, welcome. I know American people already send security. I'm very proud of it because in our country at this moment, Joe Bwakai is the most important human being that we need to make sure he's safe. Maybe. Thank you too. Thank you to our audience, all of you. We are not able to call your name individually. We just want to say thank you plenty for your support. Even leaving your busy schedule to listen to us is a support by itself. Those of you that contributed your $1 to $2, $10, $25, I know multiple people send money for me to go to Liberia. We want to say thank you to you. We are not better than you. It's just a matter that we got the opportunity, we got the courage, and we got the motivation to do this. We want to say thanks to everybody. Give it back to you.
Thank you so much, my Liberian people. Yeah, thank you plenty there. They want it mean that our message we give on Spoon Midnight Show, it mean that our message went across. Like the way I emphasize on the voting business, myself was able to come here, and myself was able to
vote number one, number two, that invalid vote.
myself was able to come here to tell our people then that when you vote number two, when you vote number 2, that invalid vote. And secondly, when you vote number 2, that woman that witchcraft woman. So don't vote her. So my message went across. So, but I want to be grateful to our Liberian populations that I have laid for me to see 2 transfers of power. I think the second one will be this one. The third one will be this one. And I'm very glad that I've made significant impact along with all of our panelists, all of our co-hosts. The one thing that I can be able to say that I could not go to Liberia because this government, this inept government was pretty much against me, and because they said that I was the only lone man criticizing them during the time at the time that the talk show was just founded in 2017. They man came to power effectively, and immediately this man, the big joker, he was able to ask his security advisor for me to be sent to Liberia, for me to be deported. But howsoever it is, by God's willing, we will get there. We will get there. But let me say thank you to all of our panelists and all of our friend and brother Alfred. Alfred, thank you very much. Alfred Konowa, thank you very much for joining us. And you are mostly welcome anytime, any day, for you to be able to join our discussion. You are mostly welcome. Our link does not change except we want to change it. You know, so anytime we are on, you are free for you to be able to join us. And to my friend and brother Francis Kanguma Dono, you have fought a great fight. You have fought a great fight. And there were so many people who said to me, Abraham, can I be your co-host? I said no. But effectively, when someone come to you, someone that you went to school with, or that maybe graduated before you.
Old story. Don't be me too. My man used to struggle when he started. The man I know the party. He said, my man, after way, I'm looking for the party.
But yeah, we are today. Francis Kanguma Dono, he mastered this thing now. Francis mastered it. I mean, last night I was telling my madam, I said, look at Francis' viewer. Look at this man had learned over the time. So let me say thank you to you for you being patient with us. And I want to appreciate all of our followers. Every one of you guys who make sure that when our subscription expired, that you put in your $1, your $2, just to keep the talk show going. I remember when my laptop broke, my desktop broke, it was you that contributed to it. I was able to buy a new desktop within a total of an hour. So I want to just say thank you, yeah. Day 1 year, we cannot say thank you again. All we ever to say, Abaka and Mama. You're thank you plenty. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
Thank you.